We all have the same backgrounds. Our parents from India. We all went to university here and so on and so forth. So did I. Just thinking more. That's it. Through Shravanam, we realize that we're not rats. Through Manana, or reflection, we realize that we don't want to keep living like rats. And through Nididhyasana, or meditation, or action, we actually stop living like rats. We transform ourselves from rats to human beings. As I mentioned earlier today, we all love talking. And I asked, which one of us is walking? We talk about the spiritual path like this, and this. How many of us are actually walking the spiritual path? Yes, we are walking the path more than the next person who's not in this retreat. But are we really walking the spiritual path? Am I observing my life? Am I thinking about my life? Am I changing my life? Changing not for the sake of changing, changing for the sake of happiness, of peace. The most valuable wealth that's known to anything. Like, it's not even comparative. Nothing compares to peace. Never will, never has. If we don't strive to walk, we don't strive to live what we've learned in our whole lives, and in these last 3 days, our efforts are wasted then. If you're hungry, and you hear about food, okay, so suppose Samir is hungry, and he hears about Papa John's pizza. Is his hunger going to go away? If he starts thinking about that pizza, is his hunger going to go away? How is his hunger going to go away? When he actually assimilates that food. If you're sick, if you have a headache, Gosh, you had a headache yesterday, if he sat there and said, Tylenol, 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 he's going to have more of a headache. Only when he consumes those chemicals, that's the only way that his headache is going to go away. Unless he's reflects on Vedanta somewhere, because it'll cure everything. But do you see what I'm saying? Can you see my words? Do you have that vision? Nothing satisfies hunger than actual eating. Nothing satisfies sorrow but change. For those of you who were in DC on the last day, I asked Raj to speak about his experiences at the youth camp, and he said something very nice. He said, I learned that I need to decide to be happy. I learned that I need to decide to be happy. Who can make us happy and who can make us sad? It's our own decision. Just have to keep walking. You and you and you and all of us are disciples of Hinduism. Who is a disciple? The person who is ready for change and the person willing to do what it takes to change. What is Hinduism? Ravi Bechwal called it Sigma 6. I call it Kaizen. Continuous improvement. Honda and Toyota, they employ these strategies on their assembly lines. Less labor, less waste, less accidents. Continuous improvement. We have to continuously improve physically, mentally, intellectually, spiritually, socially, financially. Every which way, continuous improvement till we're perfect. And when I say perfect, I mean there's no more ignorance in our lives. You've seen the movie Remember the Titans? Denzel Washington? I love what he says. We will not stop till we're perfect. Really nice movie. Great message. Same goes every moment. If you like it, you're a Hindu. If you're not, if you don't like it, in my opinion, you're not a Hindu. You're a Hindu by name, but not by action. Constant improvement towards happiness. till I reach the pinnacle of happiness. Moksha, you use the word moksha, salvation, liberation. Are we walking towards that? This is why Guruji added we will. Gurudev came up with we can and we must. Guruji added we will. Because what was happening is that, yeah, we can do it, yeah, we'll do it, but are we doing it? The insight of the Master, this final step, this nididhyasana, this action, this response, this is where the hunger goes away. This race comes to an end. Only when we change and when we act. These notes that you've taken, read them. Read them every day. I know that you're inspired now. That drishti is there. But tomorrow, Tuesday, Monday, that drishti will go from 100% to 90%. 80, 70, till it's like we started this camp on Friday evening. Been there, done that. I know it. And I was sick of it. That lack of inspired living, which is why I went to the Vedanta course. I never wanted to live an uninspired day in my life again. And that led me there. And now I don't. I don't live any day uninspired anymore. And I know you love the way that you're living right now. The thinking, the creativity, the friendship, the satsang, the unity. Self-inspiration is needed. Because these retreats can't happen all the time. You have to go to med school, you have to go to engineering school, you have to go to law school, you have to go to pharmacy to work your job. Self-inspiration is mandatory to be able to walk this path fully. Self-inspire yourself. Read more, write songs more, write plays more, write emails more, along these spiritual lines. Why I write so many emails, Twitter, Facebook, do you think I find it fun? Do you do that because I want to be cool? I have the time for it? No. I do all of this to combat that negativity that's out there too. The greatest, the number one search word on the internet is pornography. If I can do my little bit and change that to Acharya. Fine, one person. 80 people start writing 10 emails a week to friends, to family, saying, I learned this today, I observed this today, this quote made sense. If all of us continue to do this, then imagine the day when we can compete with that word pornography. That would be amazing. It's worth it. It's worth it for me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep doing it. Self-inspiration. We need to inspire ourselves. I try to live that Vedanta course now in my day-to-day affairs. I brought the Vedanta course with me. You need to bring this CHYK retreat with you every day. The yoga, the meditation, the discussions. At work, why do we have to talk about if Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are married or divorced? Why can't I talk about the Vedanta, the sacrifice that Swami Chinmayananda made? Do you think I can do that? Talk about it. He was a lawyer, or whatever anyone else is doing. Gandhiji, the principles of Gandhiji. Why not talk about that? It's just a choice. We chose to do one thing, why not choose the other? Why not live it? And this is also why I encourage all of you to start initiating CHYK groups wherever you go. This is how the Chinmaya Mission's Balavihara grew. The Swamis went around and saying, you have 2 kids, start Balavihara at your house. You have 5 kids, start Balavihara at your house. You have 2 chicks in your university, formalize CHYK. You have 5, do it. Start groups everywhere. Have camps everywhere.